Let's crack some faded, low quality American printed Magic cards. Already cracked packs from this box, and there are a few specific cards that come out looking pretty bad, but most of them you can't tell, I think, which is great. But there's a few where it's pretty obvious that the quality, people were out to lunch. Nice casual card. I'll separate out the ones that look really faded. Although if I'm lucky, maybe it was just a few packs and not the whole box. Some of the cards have looked fine. I mean, fine for low quality US printing facility. Oh, there we go. See, that's one of them. Yeah, faded, faded, faded. Yeah. Yeah. That's a foil. And that's the Planeswalker, which I haven't pulled yet. Yeah, needed more of this guy for the cube. Yeah, I love this. Put a land card onto from your hand to the battlefield. It's very nice. Yeah, see, they got back to making good comments again after that terrible era with Amonkhet and all those crappy sets. Innistrad 2 was in there as well, where you look through the comments and there was like one good comment, one good white comment. I think there were like two white good comments, and all the other comments were terrible. But they have really cleaned that up, which is great. Now we get comments that are good. Again. Yeah, that one's faded. Oh, good. This is the second one that I pull. It's a really good card. Nice, very nice. And this is foil. I play this card in my mono blue deck because it draws you cards. Yeah, very good hit. I mean, that's a great pack. So if all we get hit with is a few faded comments, it's not the worst thing in the world. As long as the nicer cards come out looking good, which they are. Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, I need this guy. I need more of this guy. One drops are key to building a cube where you can build lots of constructed decks. Matter of fact, when I was building the common decks that I played around with yesterday, and I'll show them in a video, I had to stop because I ran out of one drops. And I don't like decks that don't have one drops, even if they're control decks. Because if you don't have one drops that come out early, if you get hit with red deck wins can almost win the game. By the time you're ready to get set up, by the time you have your game going, you're already dead. So, beautiful Evolving Wilds. Nice. Yeah, the blue dragon. Yeah, uncommon. Very pretty. That's a really pretty card. Nice pull. I haven't played the card, but it's a nice pull. Just for the art. I think that's a rare. Yeah, I think I've lost a game or two to this card. this is the one that I rarely play. It's got some great things, but you gotta discard sacrifice. If you get through here very quickly, you get a 4/4, but you paid for it dearly. Yeah, I usually do one of the other two. The one that's like the payoffs are not that great, but keeps you in the game. Yeah, and the dungeon mechanic is all right, and I don't mind if in the cube it isn't a main theme. Maybe there's like 1 or 2 dungeon decks that can be built, and that's it. I don't care about that. And then if all the other decks just have like one card or 2 where you get to do this, that's fine. That doesn't hurt. I think I like the Mystical Archives pools more. Oh, this is a nice card. Look at that. It's equipped. Yeah. And I don't mind if it's heavy on Strixhaven, and then everything else kind of gets its own day in the sun, but that's it. Yeah, these cards are lighter and a little faded, but they're not terrible. And I think the fading only affects, really, where you can really tell, a couple of the black commons, which is great. If you're going to take the hit on a couple of commons. The other Planeswalker, neither of which we have pulled. Okay. And of course, if I get to really like the cube, I'll wait until these cards rotate out and buy some of the more expensive cards into the cube. I'm not sure that I'll even do that. Yep, this guy's good. Gain 1 life, draw a card. It's pretty good, even though it's just a 3/2/1, but it gains you a card. That's very important to me. Yeah, little faded, but not too much. It's okay. I know that these are in theme and all that. I don't like them. It's what's frankly one of the factors that's going to keep me away from cracking a lot of this set. This is the one that I use all the time. No, this is the second one that I use, but I use the one that I haven't pulled in these packs is the one that I use the most. I wish I had an easy way to get Japanese printed English cards. I mean, I've only gotten them by chance so far. And I think I'd be willing to pay a small premium for that. Pretty good card. It's a little more expensive pacifism, but it's got a bonus as well. So it's not just strictly wars pacifism. The Red Dragon. Yeah, see? It fits the lore. It does not look good. And that's a foil uncommon. Yeah, the pulls from the D&D set are always okay, but I like Strixhaven a lot more. A lot more. I mean, yeah, and a little faded. It's not the worst thing in the world. Look at that. I think that's the prettiest one. And this, I think, is probably the best card that we pulled from decks that I've been playing. And of course, this is the money card.